Hey guys, this is RealScope82 and this is some more GT Sport, and this is a recap of my first racing night with the Danish Racing League. And we were running these hatchback cars, and I was running the Ford Focus ST in the Enforcer look. And I started in 9th because, well, I didn't actually practice any before we started, so I wasn't prepared, one might say. But I started in 9th, and I am still in 9th. But Jacob here is... he's gonna go a bit wide in a second. Can we use that to our advantage? Yes, we can. And I must say, these 4 races was equals fun racing and bumper cars, because not everything that transpired was according to the rules of racing, I think. Coming out of this turn, I actually had the speed to overtake Drunk Driver, but I just couldn't get around his big fat ass. So instead, Mr. Jacob here, he managed to overtake me instead. So it was a pretty bad turnout of events. But we were racing 10 or 11 laps on this one. We had a bit of contact there, but he still managed to keep his 7th spot. But I'm on the inside, going down the straight. Oh. When we both had some kind of penalty going on here, so at this point I was inside the drunk driver. Very weird experience, to be honest. Felt very wrong. You see Hackbard, he manages to notch his lovely Ford Focus ahead of mine, even though it does seem like he does have a hard time controlling the beast. I've cut to the end of the straight, and I go a bit wide, which means I open door for Gumse, the old boy from 1977 apparently. But I'm still there. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some kind of gap on the inside. Oh, I don't. And we have some nasty contact, but we're both still on the circuit and still in the fight. I'm still looking to find that gap to overtake Gumse, to get back into 9th and get rid of this 10th position. But right now I am not having any kind of luck. And oh, totally mess up that break in. And yeah, I'm down into 11th. And I basically lost a full lap just catching up to these guys. But we're back now, and good clean overtake of Gumse. And we're now in pursuit of the drunk driver, which are right in front of us. Can we use the slipstream to anything? Maybe. We at least have a chance to go on the inside. Oh, and we get a little punt. Oh, and we go a wee bit wide. Ooh, look at that. That was some nasty contact from the drunk driver. And Gumse went way wide after that. We just started the last lap at this point. So if I wanted to improve my position, then now would be the time for that lovely overtake. And I managed to drift on the inside of Gumse with a little bit of contact, but nobody went out of bounds. And here we go. Couldn't catch Jacob in the end, but I ended as a solid 9. And let's move on to the next race. This is Brands Hatch, and the way we did the grids were in reverse order to where we ended the last race. So I started in 4th. Oh, and I get a little punt. But that was only the first of many punts. Trying to find the inside. Oh, and I get a little punt again. And a Hackbard driving a very weird racing line through that hairpin. We're down to 6th now. Can we improve? Oh, Hackbard goes a bit wide. Try to slipstream on the Blomsen. And Hackbard, ooh, he gets ghosted in and out here, and in the end he almost did touch me out of bounds, and he Just a crazy lunge, but he succeeds. And he's now up into 4th, and we are still at 6th. Me and Blumsen are side to side almost, as we are going down for the first nasty corkscrew here. Oh. We got on the inside, and Gumse was way out of bounds. We're up into 4th, 5th. Here we go. Can we sneak one by here? No, we can't. So we will stick with 5. Big fight behind us here. Oh, there we go. Still right behind Blumsen. I've only lost 1 position at this point. Going back up towards the straight, and Peel just manages to go on the inside, and Missile Mike. This is a nasty spot to be in here. We have 3 basically in a line, which is not good before going into this corner. And I am a bit wide. Jacob goes wide as well, and we have no ghosting on, and I end up giving him a nice little push ahead because he was going wide, which meant I basically lost a lot of positions there. So we cut to 1 lap later. Again, we have 3 on a side for that ultimate battle, and Jacob just totally pounces me, and Tommy tries to go on the inside there, where there was no room. So we're back into 7th. This is a bit hectic. Oh, I lost a lot of time because I went into drift mode instead. And again, we go a lap later because I just couldn't catch up. And Tommy Gun here just pounces his way into the space he think he needs. It was very unclean driving. I did give him a car width to be at, but that was not good enough. So he nudged his way in front of me. A good Tommy Gun. Cool name, by the way. Try to go on the inside, a bit of contact. And we go up to the lovely hairpin. Oh, and here we go. We skip a little ahead. And that was a beautiful pass by Tommy Gun here. Very clean. No contact, he saw the space and he took it. That's how you overtake. That was brilliant driving. But look behind us here. Something is going on. Something is going on very wildly. Let's have a look at that from their perspective here. It's Jacob Admiral and Drunk Driver, I think it is. Look at that. So much contact. What is going on, guys? Jacob comes out victorious, and I keep my 8th place for this race as well, which means I start in 4th again. Apparently being very crabby is good for your starting position. And we're now on Lago Maggiore. It's probably not pronounced very well. And I did give Gumse a wide push here. I was really, oh shit, that was not intentional. I just completely lost the car. Thankfully, he did not lose his spot at all. We go Jacob on the inside of me, and Peel as well. So many cars, and they are fairly equal, so it's basically the driver that does the difference here. And we go into the first little sharp corner here, and one went way wide, and I have Mr. Missile Mike behind us. As we proceed to the end of the circuit, we're still bunched up, a lot of dudes after that where we get turned for, and oh, the punting! Oh, Jacob goes wide. I think is that Peel or Jacob Care? I can't actually see the car, but that was not a very cleanly taken corner, that's for sure. Again, with a bit of that punting. Here we go into next corner here. Tommy Gun on my inside. Manages to pull that off. Oh, but... Oh, I give... I think that is Jacob. Give him a little nudge, but managed to get in front of Tommy Gun again. And here we go. Next lap around. Jacob goes way wide. I managed to keep my position, but look at Jacob here. Pounces me off the racing line, and that leaves a Tommy gun for the inside run. Not gonna lie, I was a bit upset that Jacob just completely ran into me there and spoiled the last laps. But again, I believe I was 8th. And we move on to the last one, the finale run, on the Red Bull short track. And we start with looking at Missile Mike, because in a corner here, he's going to live up to his name, which will be very nice. And look at Pius trying to go on my inside. And front two of us are actually braking, but no. Oh, look at that. That was like a Scud missile coming from the rear there. First Pius, and then Missile Mike just taking me out of the corner. But luckily I went back on the circuit very fast and was still in 4th. A lot of people did forget to brake for that corner, and Missile Mike is back on my ass here. I think it's about a lap later. He's really wanting to overtake me. And here we are out on the straight, and this might be his opportunity, depending on how I managed to do the first corner. But he does actually stay behind me while in the corner, and I get a good exit, but not good enough. And Mike is slipstreaming on Hackbar, and we're now 3 cars on a line. Oh, Mr. Mike goes on the outside, and again we go into another sandwich here, and oh, it goes horribly, horribly. Worst sandwich I've ever had. Ugh. Nasty. Not enough meat in that. So we're back down to 8th, which was apparently our fair position. This gave me a penalty, but just look, I just thought it looked pretty cool. It gave me a position, but it did also give me like 1.5 second penalty or something like that. So, and here we are, just before the last 2 turns. We have Gums at our back, and he's going for the inside line. Ooh, I just managed to keep 7th. And through the next turn. And we keep the position. Which means we end on a 7th. And that's it for this first race night with Danish Racing League. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to hit that like button.